Us our warmest temperatures, but it also brings us a bump in the number of births. According to Yahoo, more babies are born in July and August than any other month. And today, well, we have a very familiar face here in our studio to help share some gadgets that new parents can use to stay on top of their game. Verizon Public Relations Manager and former WXYZ reporter and anchor, Andy Choi, with us to break it all down. Good to see you, Andy. Thank you so much for joining us.
You are the first person, Keenan, to introduce me that way. It's good to be here in Detroit.
Fantastic. So, what did you bring us today?
Okay, we're going to start with the Philips Hue Lights. Of course, it's a celebration when you bring that baby home, right?
Of course.
Of course, you know that, of course.
Yep.
It's been a while, but you bring that baby in, and of course, it changes the mood. So let's change the lighting here. So let's take a look at our Google Pixel screen here, and you can see the lighting. Of course, this is set to what's simulating a fireworks display.
Okay.
You can, of course, set it to make it a little more mellow. You can see the colors there. It changes the temperatures of the room, the color temperature. It changes, perhaps the baby needs something a little soothing. So you can have that light kind of pulsating, something, calming. Perhaps,
and how do you control something like that?
So this is all through your smartphone, and so you're able to, you connect it through your Verizon hotspots there, and you can just make sure that the light is good. Now, of course, this is the party. Perhaps in a few more years, when the baby's walking, you'll be able to kind of.
If you're a parent, you never want your kids using those lights in your house, because that is not going to end up well for you. All right, so what do we have next?
Let's go to the Nest Cam here. This is great. Of course, everyone is thinking security with these things, but this works great for babies. And as we monitor here, meteorologist Chris Edwards is our resident baby here, and so if your meteorologist needs a little changing, as you can see here, look at Chris there. He's just hanging out.
Like he's doing all right.
Still in his crib.
That's
doing
right.
well.
And he's got a sign.
What's he say? What's the sign say there?
I'm hungry.
He's hungry. Someone feed our meteorologist.
That's right. So we have to get him. At least he didn't say he needs to be changed.
Yes, yes.
There are some things that are, we'll call it a saving grace.
We'll get to that in just a bit. Thank you, Chris. Okay, let's get to the Fitbit Versa. Of course, when you're a new parent, your love, your attention goes all to that baby, but you got to take care of yourself too. And of course, the Fitbit is fantastic here, and it's a great way to stay in shape and watch your steps. And of course, you'll be stepping out with your baby as well. I've got my watch on right now, the Versa, so you can take a look here. It's got, of course, your step count, your calories there, and you've got all kinds of great little gadgets and gears. And all you got to do is flip it up like that, and it gives you all these stats here. So this morning, I've got 5,732 steps. My heart rate is about 98. That is in the fat-burning zone. This is my first TV segment for Verizon, so I'm a little nervous. Hopefully this TV thing works out for me.
Yeah, this TV thing works out, right?
But yeah, so for mom and dad, this is what it's all about. Just making sure you stay healthy too.
And that is a great point, because it's so easy to focus on the baby and not think of yourself and get out and get some exercise. Now, if I am running, I might want to listen to some music.
Absolutely, and you can do that with our Tone Pro, LG Tone Pro here. And what's great about this is, let's say your meteorologist needs to be changed.
That's right. Okay.
So then you want to make a phone call. You want to, hey, honey, we got to get food for the baby, right? So you're holding your baby. This is all hands free.
So this is it just a speaker?
Bluetooth wireless headphone here. So you can use that with your phone as well. You can make calls. You can activate, Google to make the call for you. So
and it's interesting that this piece hangs around the neck, and because we're so used to either earbuds or sort of the over-the-ear type pieces.
Exactly.
And finally,
of course, sometimes even the baby needs a little bit of music, and if you're not much of a singer, you can have Google do this through your Google Home Mini.
Let's see.
So let's try this. Okay, Google, sing me a lullaby. Okay, Google, sing me a lullaby. Okay, Google, sing me a lullaby.
It's thinking about it. See, Google might have a voice.
It's going to do it. Murphy's Law has been following me around for 15 years in TV. It's still here.
It's playing.
Can you hear it? There it is. And you could be Google Home Mini's hype man, while this is singing.
Not if you
lullaby
want the baby to not cry. Andy Choi, thank you so much for joining us. And all of these products are available from Verizon. Do you have to go online, or you can find them at the Verizon stores?
Find them at the Verizon stores, your retail stores, or VerizonWireless.com. Keenan, it's so nice to be back.
Andy,
man.
always great to see you.